All right, let's see if we get the lab in the background. All right, that's better. Volume's working. Test 1, 2, 3. Looks like it's working. Yeah. All right, we're good. All right, let's get to this. Let's see. Going back here, we have Rosa Musk, geraniol, sangenol, benzoin olefax 63, fluorocycline. I need to get some base notes in here. Today I'm going to be working on a Peppermint Rose Accord because I've created a Winter Warrior type of accord. It's like a guy in the middle of the snow after a battle. He's starting to settle for the night. He made like a little encampment. All you can smell is the leather that he has on, the metal in his armor and his blade. Some of the musk from the battle and the fight, maybe all of that is mixed in. And then he has a little fire that he lights, so you get some wood notes along with like a smoking pipe, tobacco kind of situation. Well, that's the guy. So now I need to make some type of counter accord or counter perfume, like for a female to wear, like a woman that complements the man. Most of my fragrances have a complementary brother, sister, wife, husband type of accord thing going on. I kind of make like families of perfumes. So like if I make one for, let's say I have one called Odin's Sleep. I made one called Freya. Freya is Odin's wife. So they work together. They're almost like couple scents. So this one, I decided that I would make some type of rose peppermint accord for a woman. And I'm trying to figure out what I need for its base notes, like its underlying undernotes. I'm leaning towards sandalwood just because that's like a very unique combination that you probably wouldn't associate together. You know, when people think sandalwood, they think tropical, they think like beaches and ocean breeze and like fruity accords would tie in. So today, I think I'm going to settle with sandalwood because for some reason, I don't think that's in the market. And I'm wondering what it would smell like coming out. And it's just an experiment. So we'll see how that turns out. Over here is all my beautiful aroma chemicals. It's my growing collection. This is like, I don't know, $5,000, $3,000 worth of perfume chemicals. It's the real stuff. It's what they really use to make perfume. So there will be some downtime where I'm just looking through ingredients, but I'll read them out loud as I come across things that I think I might want to use. So in here we have timber silk. Timber silk might be of use here. Timber silk is a form of ISOE super. For those of you that know what ISOE super is, timber silk is like an upgrade. It's a little bit more fancy. But I'm trying not to use amber right now. It's kind of like a fallback that everyone just always uses. I want this woman to be unique. This fragrance for this lady that I'm imagining in my head needs to be unique. She's like a femme fatale type, you know, one of those female assassins or something. Birch tar. Okay, liliol. We are definitely using liliol in this. Liliol is like lily of the valley. Rosa musk is already on the list. That needs to go over there. We're definitely using that. Okay, we have ethyl linalool, which probably is just a general base ingredient in all perfume. Yeah, we're putting that in. Well, this actually smells like fluorocycline. Hold on. Because I don't want to double this up. Fluorocycline has a little bit, it's more like white floral grassy. It has more to it than ethyl linalool. But they're really, really close together. I think I'll just go with the ethyl and maybe take fluorocycline out. I might come back to it though. It depends on, usually I always end up with like an excess of top notes, and that's not necessary. So that's why I'm debating on whether I want to use multiple or not. All right, Vertinex, PT butyl cyclohexyl acetate. I could see this being part of it. I think Vertinex is supposed to be one of the smokies. It's kind of dry. I might need to check how long Vertinex stays on a blotter. Do some research on how long that note is supposed to last. Geraniol, you need to go over there. Let me just smell you again for certainty. Yes. Now see, Geraniol is a clean rose, and this woman is like battle torn. She needs to be like a musky, dirty kind of rose. Like it's been dragged through the dirt, but this rose is still beautiful. So that's what we're going to be going for with that. And citronellol is the #1 thing used in like all perfume. I have never picked up a box that didn't have this on the back of it. It's like the thing that you just expect to be there. It makes and breaks a perfume for the average consumer, I guess. So right now we have ethyl linalool, rosa musk, geranol, liliol, Vertinex, and those are possibly like the top layer of this. I said accord, but I think I might just change the title and make this an entire perfume because my mind's kind of leaning that way now. But I guess I'll stop the video after focusing on the rose part. Now I need something to make this rose dirty. Normally I would throw in some geosmin, but I don't have any. So I'm going to have to come up with something else based on my ingredients that I do have, which I like doing that to myself because it causes me to come up with unique answers to the same problem, which sometimes leads to like a massive breakthrough. Pulls you in a direction you didn't think you'd ever go with stuff. We don't need this one. Down here, we'll have 3 more cases. Some of these have been less explored than others. Benzyl salicylate looks interesting. Galaxolide looks interesting. Canthoxol looks interesting. Come here, Canthoxol. What do you got going on today? Are you what I'm looking for, buddy? No, this is where things always throw me for a loop. There's citronellol, and then there's citronellol. They're like about, I want to say maybe 85% the same. So I just end up using the one that's cheaper unless I'm making something exquisite. Canthoxol smells a little bit like a root beerish anise, licorice. Canthoxol smells like licorice. But I know that this is it's like somewhat used with peppermint. So I think I might throw Canthoxol in there if it has like, if it's not a top note. I can't remember if it's a top or like a base. Whatever its longevity is will determine if this makes it in the final concoction or not. Usually licorice seems like something heavy, you know? Tulip. Okay, Gurjun balsam. Ooh. We'll try that out too. Gurjun balsam. That's looking interesting right now. Put this case back. Grab these other 2 cases. All right, here we have, okay, everything in this case is new. Like this was from my last order, and I have not had a chance to really explore a lot of these. Oh, something in here smells awful. Oh my God. Oh, what is that? Which one of you are doing that? Aura Touch. Okay, Bois d'Essence. Or Bois d'Essence. Oh, it's lovely. So this is a tobacco. We might need to throw a little bit of tobacco on this woman. That would make her dirty, you know? She's smoky. She's been like dealing with cannon fire. I don't know. Kind of like from my line that I'm making, there's one called Ching Shi. She's a pirate lady. She's dealt with cannon fire. She's got some gunpowder in that smell too. Isomuscone. Not getting much register from that. We will stay away from. Oh, my norlimbinol finally hardened again. I live in Louisiana, so temperatures up and down inside the house a lot. The day that I had it and the 2 days that followed, it stayed melted. All right, this is Carbonol Mouguette. And that smells interesting. I could see that. All right, this would make a rose dirty. This is like Carbonol is usually around mushroom and fungus. And like a rose has been dragged around a mushroomy, bloomy, damp, muddy soil. That sounds pretty dirty as a rose. When I say dirty rose, I kind of mean like spicy, I guess. All right, Florahydrol. If I can open it. Nice. But Liliol accomplishes with this one in my fragrance. All right, we got Calone and Syringol up in here. Let's see what you guys are offering to the table. Syringol 20. No. That's not where we're going with this. That is the wrong direction. All right, Calone 10%. Calone's where it's at right now. I'm pretty sure Calone's in the top area. I don't need that right now. I need some bottom. I need some base notes. Where are my woods? Where did I put all of my woods? Where is Cephalus? Cephalus is going in there for sure. I fell in love with this recently. Cephalus is a really nice ingredient that I just keep on picking up and using like all the time. All right, we have Sangenol right here. That's going in the mix. We need some woods. Vanilla, tonka bean could go in this too. Some vanilla would be nice in here. Maybe patchouli. Don't want to use Isoe Super. All right, cedarwood, China. We'll be making this Asiatic, cheap. All right, I'm trying to imagine how this would balance out that rose in my head. It's unique, but I'm not sure this is what I want. Because I also have cedarwood Atlas and cedarwood Virginia. And then I have Bactinol over here too. Okay, cedarwood Virginia's cedarwood Virginia is doing something interesting. It's kind of dirty, but it also has like a refined finish to it. I think I might add a little bit of that in here. So we'll do some cedarwood Virginia. Okay, we are looking at geranyl acetate. Oh wait, we also need our benzoin artifact, which is right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the benzoin artifact, 63. You're going in there, you're gonna be pretty sweet, buddy. I think I have some more chemicals that aren't up here on this table. in this box right here. Let's grab those from my last shipment. Oh yeah, we got a bunch in here that did not make it on the shelf. Look at all of this, guys. I haven't stored any of these yet. I think I have 2 more cases to put them in. But let's see what's in here. If anything fits our work. Shangri-La Oil Effect 0712. That is nice. I don't know why that's not on my shelf yet. That's gonna go in here. Cinnamon acetate. That makes that rose really, really spicy. That's not what I want. I don't want a spicy peppermint with a spicy rose. Amarice wood from Haiti. Should I switch that out with the cedar? Nah, I'll save this for something else. This is giving me some really nice island vibes that I could work with. Ione Alpha. Nope, not you. Definitely not you. Galaxolide. Oh wait, I think this one's hardened. I won't be able to use this. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is no. Oh, but it smells so good. I have Galaxolide pre-diluted already, so I'm able to use this, but I have it pre-diluted. And for making accords, I try to make things without the use of those. The ones that need dilution, I know how to use them enough to where I can skip them in the accord process. These are the ones that need dilution and like very potent and strong. And you can literally like mentally evaluate where they would be in a scent. I mean, sometimes there's calculation errors, of course. But like you're not gonna mistake norlimbinol and what it would do to a scent. Like you just know that it would take this over completely. Ooh, Amberwood E. I want to stay away from amber at the moment, but Amberwood E is starting to. It's playing some tricks on me right now. Phenethyl acetate. Nah. God, where are all my base notes? Where are all my heavy stuff? Phenethyl benzoate. Okay. Is this from my tobaccos? All right, Cedarwood Atlas is what I was looking for. Oh God. Damn, that is some strong wood. Oh no. No. It's very manly. Oh my God, look at the Exaltalide. Exaltalide total is just like a big block of glob. Now this is some real tobacco note right here. Isobutyl quinoline. It's like just, oh my God. It smells like somebody's old grandpa. I have use for that, but not for this. All right, aside from that, we got this one last batch in here. What are we looking at? No, I don't want any of these. I remember why. I call those my my car smells. They literally smell like different parts of a car. So we'll skip those for this right now. Get this back down there. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, that's about 15 top notes, heart notes, and I think maybe one or two of them might be base notes. I need more base notes in here. All right, this is Amblewood F. I called it Amblewood E earlier. Normal, easy mistake to make. What do I want as its base? Oh wait, benzo and oil effect is definitely a base. So there's 3 bases in here for sure. Tree moss. Tree moss. What do you smell like? Oh man, that is wild. Tree moss is wild. I like that. Tree moss, I think, has a long longevity. I'm gonna see how long that one particularly is, because that one's from Perfumer's Apprentice. All of my ingredients are right here, aside from my naturals. All right, let's try Okumal. I just used it recently, so maybe I want to stay away. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from Okumal. It smells too much like a recent fragrance that I did. What about Indole? Or some oud? Some oud could be wonderful here. Man, oud is an amazing scent, but it's so expensive. This is all I bought. I just have this much. Can't make a lot with this. And it's gonna be easily like overpowered by everything else in there. Or not overpowered, but outweighed. Because I won't be able to put a lot of it. What about frankincense? Does frankincense make you think warrior though? Like, this lady needs to be bold. She needs to be strong. She needs to like be ridiculous. I don't know if frankincense helps that. Frankincense does add an air of prestige though. Question is, what's frankincense's longevity? The tenacity on a blotter right now makes a lot of choice for me. I don't like making fragrances that won't stay on you for like 8 to 12 hours. If it's lower than that, I don't even think it's worth making. Unless it's just something really beautiful that I'm very attracted to mentally. Let's see. Take a second. Come over here. See what we got going on. It's been 20 minutes. I've already chosen like majority of my ingredients in 20 minutes. It's pretty good. Oh, how did I forget about whitewood? Chipper. Oh man, this smells exactly like men's aftershave. That could go in there though, because I want this woman to be like, she's got to have like a little bit of tomboyish quality to her, you know, like she's not just dainty and pink. She may smell of peppermint and rose, but she gonna stab you in the back in a heartbeat, you know. Like, she knows her way around other warriors and stuff. She ain't some princess waiting to be saved. Which is why I'm having a little bit of trouble picking out her base notes, because I don't want it to be too like ridiculously like male oriented, but I don't want it to be too feminine. Her hard notes and her top notes are feminine, but at her base, at her core, she's a warrior, you know? So she might have an accord similarity to some of my other warrior scents. That way it has like a tying element that makes them all come together at the base. It's like they all went through the same training somewhere or something. It's kind of how I see it in my head right now. But then they went their own paths in life. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of research now. Okay, so we're gonna move on to this next step, and I'm gonna open Perfumer's Apprentice. This is where I sit down and take each individual ingredient and locate information on testing that's been done with them, the longevity on a blotter, just different things that'll say, hey, this lasts forever, or hey, this is short-lived, or hey, this is gonna take over everything. Be careful not to use too much of it. A few of the ingredients that I put on the table just now I haven't really used yet, so some of them will need some studying. Okay, shot by olfactory family. We are going to check woody and earthy. And what did I get from there? Okay. Why don't I have my chiasmin yet, man? Oh, how did I forget about matsutake mushroom? I have that. Let's see. This says very popular Japanese mushroom, fungal green, oily, vegetative, umami sensation. Umami. Oh, that's the taste profile. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I was about to say, man. Why is this being called umami? Okay, based on what they're saying at Good Sense Company. Now these are only reference points. They're not true to life sometimes, but see, this says this lasted less than 4 hours, which means this is generally a top note. It could say that, and it could have been 12 hours though. So sometimes those numbers are like a lie. But you'll know based on the rest of the family that it's in whether it is or not. Okay, Emery's wood. I did grab that one and I put it back, but now that I'm seeing it, let's see what it was saying about how long this one should stay. 400 hours. Peppery guaiac wood. We might need to pull that one back into the mix. I'm kind of liking that 400 hour right there. It's saying over 400, which means like they're definitely positive that it's over at least 100, you know? They would, because the family that it's in, everything in here is all like endless. Now, Bactinol, which I did have up there, is a sandalwood that I've used in the past, and it's supposed to last for a long ass time too. So, why would I want to call this what? Bactinol is known as sandal rome. Okay. Girl, you look good once you back that knoll up. You's a big fine woman once you back that knoll up. Me and my friend, I started saying that in the studio one day. My friend just lost his mind laughing at me, like in my lab, because he's black too. So we grew up with songs like that, and then I just started remixing them with perfume ingredients. Only he would get it. Maybe some of you guys watching will laugh at that too. We're gonna make the remix, man. All right, so Bactinol and Amaris Wood are definitely going in here because Bactinol I already knew had a 400 hour. I don't have. I do have Vitascent, Cuer Vitascents. How long does this one last? I never got the length of this note before. It's like Russian leather. What's the longevity, baby? Where are we at? What you got to tell me? 176 hours. It can go in if I don't find something better. So I'm gonna put this in my. I have my tabs organized based on usability right now. If it's not good enough, it's gonna be taken out. So, all right, we got Cuervo Vita Sense in there. Oh, Pyralone. I just read Pyralone a second ago. Do I want that? We got tree moss in there for sure. So we'll check how long tree moss is supposed to live. Pyralone is 5 days. Oh, we're putting that in there. Oh wait, I did put that in there. I read this one out loud. Isobutyl quinoline. We have that in there. All right, so we do have some base notes. I just wasn't sure like offhand what was and what wasn't. Okay, tree moss is, I don't really need to look that one up. Tree moss is generally like forever. TGSC. Yeah, 400 plus hours. So we got some good base notes. We got tree moss. We got Pyralone. We can add in what was it? Bagdanol and Amarice wood or Amiris. I'm not sure how to pronounce that correctly. Probably slaughtering some of these terms right now. Okay, so we got that. I don't have Brahmanol. I should probably pick that up. All right, cedarwood China is cedar woody burnt musty. We don't have cedarwood Texas. We have cedarwood Atlas and we have cedarwood Virginia and we do have Cedramber too. Cedryl acetate. I think I have that. And it's a relatively cheap ingredient too, so I wouldn't mind like using a ton of it. Part of my choices with base notes is usually, can I get away with using a lot of it for, inexpensive amount? Because if it's easily like reproduced or I can get my hands on a ton of it again, I won't mind making something with it in these early stages of my perfumery upbringing. Okay, I do have Clearwood, and I love the way that smells. We're gonna check Clearwood too. I know you guys can't really see this right now. I'm sorry, I didn't put on my studio thing so I could switch over to what I'm scrolling down. But I'm basically on Perfumer's Apprentice website right now, looking at the wood family. And referencing which ones I have in my studio, and then going to check how long these things would last if I add them into this formula. Because I'm going to take an average to figure out how long everything's blending together. Oh man, Cufalis is just so good though. Like Cufalis is like life right now. I love that note. It's everything together. It's woody, ambery, tobacco, rich and warm. It's just missing some peppermint, and then I'd be happy, And Norlimbanol was really good. I used that recently, and it came out nice. Okumal, Orivone, they were all good too. The weed or the oud. Pine needle, Hungary, patchouli, red pine, sandalwood, sandalwood, rich sandalwood, sandallift, sangenol. I think sangenol is only 24 hours from what I remember. Teak. Oh, I didn't get teak. I didn't buy teak. Beating myself up internally. I have teak, but it's not from these guys, and I want teak from them. Okay, we did get Vertinex. All right, Vertinex. What are we looking at? Chinese woody leathery vetiver is Verto Fix, which I have that too. All right, Cedral Acetate. I think I have that somewhere. It is a light cedar vetiver odor, sweet woody, long lasting, 400 hours. Almost positive I bought this already because the price is like really cheap. I would have definitely saw that and been like, oh, hey, I could get a ton of this. So I'm almost positive I have some of that in here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I put this in the wrong tab. Go back, go back. You don't belong here. All right, get out of here. Yeah, nope, nope, nope. Wrong group. You go over here next to Cedarwood, China. I just put this in the wrong window altogether. I have a separate window in the back where I was checking my emails. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. All right, so now we have Clearwood, which is 1 week. Did I say Clearwood was 24 hours? Huh? Well, that's going to change in my head because Clearwood's definitely going in there now. Paralone is 5 days. So we got these base notes. We can mix them together. I'm going to take Bactinol. No, I think I might keep Bactinol because I did say I wanted sandalwood, and somehow everything that I chose so far has been in sandalwood's family, whether I remembered that or not. Okay, Kohinool, you're out. Cephalus, I want to keep you. Gurjune Balsam, I want to keep you. Patchouli, Copaiba, Pine, Animal. Ooh. La, 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 la. That's some good stuff, man. All right, one of these cedarwoods need to go. I think I'm going to just use cedarwood China as opposed to cedarwood Virginia because we got Lily in here, so. All right, so now we're looking at Gurjune Balsam with Cephalus, Vertinex. How long is Vertinex supposed to stay? Woody acetate, 8 hours. Now Vertinex, get out. Now Verto Fix, on the other hand, is supposed to last forever. Verto Fix is saying that its stay is 4. Methyl ketone is Verto Fix. Nice. $400. I like that. We got some good base notes coming in here. Some really good base notes. And then our Amarice Wood is also $400. So we'll put that over there. Cedral Acetate's 400 hours. Clearwood is 1 week. Cure Vitasense is heavy. Tree Moss is definitely heavy. Pyralone is heavy. Bactinol, which is our sandalwood note, also was 400, right? Where's it at? Where'd I put it? Yeah, $400 plus. All right. That looks perfect. We got some good base notes here. Now to make sure that I have each thing that I just mentioned. Okay, open up my formula chart. I'm going to go to the bottom. Also have Clearwood at 168 hours. Wait, that is 5 days, isn't it? Yeah, probably. 5 times 24. No, that isn't. It's like 120 something. Why is Clearwood 168 here? I think I got that information from somewhere else. Okay, Clearwood says 1 week on Blotter. Whenever I look it up based on its CAS number, it says that patchouli leaf water is Clearwood. Huh? Doesn't give me a time on here. So where did I get that number from? I think I got that number from Firmanich's. Yeah, this is Firmanich's website that gave me Clearwood's link. On Firmanich's website, the link of Clearwood says lasts 1 week on a smelling strip. I think I just wrote that number down wrong. So Clearwood's fine. I'll just change this number on my sheet over here to be 1 week. Clearwood base. Probably 120 hours. If it was 5 plus 48, which is 160. No, it is 168. I'm tripping. I was right to begin with. Wow. I'm not using my brain right now. I'm just recovering from a sickness. Been on medicine all weekend. Getting the sand off right now. Getting the dust off, coming back to life. But we're still hanging in there. Okay, we got our Bactinol. We got our Clearwood. We got our Amarice. Okay. Benzoate. I'm gonna add that in there. I'll keep that. Take this out. Take all of this out. I'm gonna delete all this info. I'm using a template that I created, and I have some of the stuff filled in already. Just from the last usage. Okay, there we are with that. And we need Vertofix, Cedral Acetate, Vertofix, Bactinol, Amarice, and Clearwood, Cuervitascence, and Tree Moss. Cuervitascence, Tree Moss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Exile Bactinol. Oh, I forgot Pyralone. Cephalus, Pyralone, Gershon Balsam. Cephalus, Pyralone, Gershon Balsam. That's some heavy bass notes right now. I'm loving it. Now I got to really focus on what's going to bring it all together in the heart. Okay, we got that. Wait, did I put Cedral Acetate on there? No, I did not. Cedral Acetate. I'm pretty sure I have that. Like, I don't think there's any way in hell that I didn't buy it. So. From time to time, you just kind of forget what all your library contains when some of the names are so similar. But knowing my process and how my mind works, there's no way that I wouldn't have bought that particular ingredient. Like, there's nothing that I would have skipped it over. No reason for me to have skipped it over. All right, we got Gershon Balsam on there. Pretty much all of these were like 400 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write all of the time windows that I found based on what people have said on blotters. And if I can't find like an accurate reading, I'll just use what the Good Sense Company says. But I know that the Good Sense Company is incorrect, so I'll put a star next to it if it's just from them and I don't have any like other backup knowledge. At the same time, you can tell that if this is part of a certain family, it would mirror what the other parts of the family do. Like, if a peppermint lasts 8 hours, anything in the peppermint family should fall within that window for the most part, unless you get like isolates that are like the base notes, which is like Pulegone and Carvone. They exist in peppermint in a small amount, but those items as themselves could be way out of the peppermint's like longevity range. So you kind of have to know the molecular breakup whenever you're making these things. If you don't, you might steer yourself wrong a lot. Once I started learning the molecular breakup of these things, I've realized that a lot of it is just overlapping of certain smells. That's why you associate them together and think they work really good together. Because a lot of it does. Because, you know, this contains about 21 of the same chemicals as this other flower. And therefore, these two flowers really work well together because they're like a family. It's kind of like putting, I don't know, a dog and a cat together. They can work together. Somewhere along the way, they're part of the same phylum, kingdom, Animalia. You know, they're not amphibian. But on that note, my ideology when I'm making perfume is to mix some crazy things together. Like I'll take something that's amphibian and put it with Animalia and then have some bacteria. Like if I was picking scientific kingdoms, it's like that would be the concept to make an alien, which is what I want to make with my perfumes. Not a shout out to alien perfume. That does exist, but I wasn't referencing you guys right there. All right. So the part that I have left out of the video, which is like trade secret for me, is everything that I do with my peppermints and my mints. But I will tell you guys there is going to be Mentha Piperita, which is Peppermint India, definitely involved in this mix. I know which peppermints I'm going to put. Most of them are on this sheet already. Or which fragments of peppermint. Because I study that, I study peppermint in detail. Like the fam, I've grown it. I've studied it. I know what like the leaf actually smells like. I know what the isolates smell like, the different components, the menthofurane, just like every part of it. Piperitone, pelargone. Just I love peppermint a lot. It's not really used much in perfumery because it's fleeting, but that's kind of what I want this to be. It's like this girl that's fleeting on the battlefield. She's the whole concept of a woman on the battlefield is a fleeting idea to begin with, early in history at least. You know, like Joan of Arc was she had a very fleeting life. She died at such a young age, but she did so much in that time frame. That's how I feel about peppermint. So, all right. So I'm gonna stop this video here as I move on to do all this boring stuff that I don't need to record myself sitting here typing for like the next 3 hours or 2 hours. And I'll make another stream once I get to actually mixing stuff together, doing all my measurements, my percentages. I'll probably have that done and just come back with it all pre-diluted for you guys. Who knows? But so far, the main parts of the rose that we have on the table here. Uh-oh, I lost the top to this pin. Are citronellol, geraniol, verdinex, liliol, rosamus, ethyllinalool. I'm putting cedarwood, Virginia back. We're not using that one. Benzoin olefact 63, sangenol, Caphalis, clearwood. You are coming back down here. And benzyl benzoate, you are coming down here too. All right, we'll put you over there. We'll put you over here. See, originally, whenever I started doing perfumery, I wouldn't mention any of my ingredients or anything that I was putting in it. But as I moved forward, I realized that even if I told you every object that's in this perfume, it would take you forever to figure out my dilutions and percentages to get the same equivalent smell back. Like you might make something in the ballpark, but it won't be what I made. So, but other than that, me just withholding like my peppermint accord is enough to where you wouldn't be able to recreate the same smell. I know like the inner workings of peppermint and how to make certain things lift up different portions of a scent. Because I've been studying that for like 3 months now, just peppermint day in, day out, day in, day out. Tried it on different surfaces and different environments, on different like types of dermal skin, like people with coarse, rougher skin than me, people with like softer, smoother skin, just dermatology type of stuff, just to see how it works. Tried it in various oils, tried different components of it. That's the life of a perfumer. But once we make something good, we never have to go back to it again, and we can sell that for like life, you know? Like people are still buying formulas from 200 years ago to wear today. The effort that we put in is worth it. All right, I'm gonna close here, guys. I just realized I didn't turn the camera as I was talking. Wow. Oh well. See you guys again soon. Let me get on this and we'll be back.